Hey traders, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about AMC stock. This continues to be one of my personal favorite stocks to play in 2021, and it was heavily requested for me on Twitter. So here we are. A lot to look forward to in this upcoming week. A lot of the negative, bad PR is now in the past for AMC. We don't have to worry about earnings anymore. We don't have to worry about dilution anymore. All we have to do is focus on the upside. So I'm going to take a look at the chart, break down those key levels, break down key indicators to show you guys what to expect moving forward. Without any further ado, let's hop right into the analysis. So before we hop into the charts, I do want to point out that the Motley Fool has a full transcript of the AMC Q1 2021 earnings call. It took me about 20 minutes to read through, but I strongly advise anybody interested in this stock to take the time and read through this. You're going to get some amazing insight on the company from insiders like Adam Aaron, and it's a very, very interesting read. So with that being said, though, let's take a look at the charts. So here we have the chart for AMC, and specifically highlighted is Friday's move that is taking AMC back into bullish momentum, back to the upside. Starting off by taking a look at the indicators. The first one I want to look at is this yellow line here. That is the volume weighted average price, the VWAP. And as you can see, we had a monster push at the end of Friday's trading session to close right above the VWAP. That means the bulls are in control heading into next week's trading session. Aside from that, other indicators I use as a day trader and a swing trader, the moving averages. My favorite moving average right here is the 21-day EMA. This kind of serves as an intermediate level moving average. It tells you whether the bulls or the bears are in control in the intermediate term. And as you can see on Friday, AMC started testing these levels, trying to reclaim that intermediate term bullish momentum, and we are getting very close. And I fully expect on Monday we will have another push. We will reclaim this territory, and then the short and intermediate term outlook for the stock becomes very bullish. Slightly above that, where we may run into some resistance, is this light blue line right here. That's the 50-day SMA. Now, that's a bit of a longer term moving average. If we can reclaim that this week, then that means we are starting to look very, very bullish, and we could start making a major push to the upside. So watch out for both the 21-day EMA and the 50-day SMA to be reclaimed by the bulls this week. That would be monster for the outlook of this stock. Aside from that, taking a look at key support and resistance levels, starting off with support levels. The first one you would really like to see hold here if you want to reclaim the bullish momentum is right in this 935, 940 range. If we can hold this and start pushing upwards, this stock is starting to look very bullish. Also, if you are looking to open a position or add to your position, you always want to shoot for these support levels to minimize your risk and maximize your upside. If 935 can't hold as a support, there is more downside ahead. The first support level then you would want to add on is right here at that 891 range. After that, you have another support level at 831. Unfortunately, if 831 can't hold, we will have much more downside ahead. The outlook becomes rather bearish on this stock. However, I don't anticipate that to happen, but keep those support levels in mind because they're important to have on your chart. And also, like I said, if you want to add to your position, this is exactly where you should be doing it. Now, taking a look at the upside for this stock, where we're going to see some resistance levels. So, yeah, we're going to maybe have a little bit of resistance here at the 21-day EMA. But the main next resistance level is going to be right here in that 1015 to 1020 range. That's where the 50-day SMA currently sits. And it's also kind of been a historical resistance level for this stock. Getting above that level would be huge. And it would take us all the way to our next resistance level at 1085. And after that, in the low 11s, probably like 1110 to 1130 range. Getting above that would be massive, and we could see much more upside ahead for this stock. But those are the current levels you need to keep in mind. Now, taking a look at indicators outside of this chart, First and foremost, what comes to mind with AMC is the short squeeze potential. And right now, there is that potential, more so than ever. You see that despite how much the float has increased in the last month, we still have 40.29% short float. The hedgies are still out there trying to bring this stock down, and pushing this stock past those resistance levels I just outlined could create the start of a massive short squeeze that could send the stock past that $20 mark that we saw in late January. Just to confirm that, taking a look at short share availability and the short share borrow rate, you can see here that the short shares available is extremely low, currently sitting at 150,000. And this is absolutely monster right here, 26.64% short borrow fee rate. And I mean, you can see that as the stock continues to hold its current ranges and maybe even go upwards, this is just going to burn anybody who is short on this stock. It's going to cause them to cut their positions or cover their positions, and that could create a monster short squeeze sooner rather than later. So the last thing we're going to look at here is the volume. And as you can see, the volume has been pretty low recently. That's something also you want to keep in mind. If the volume continues to be this low, it's going to be a lot more difficult for AMC to get to that squeeze in this coming week. Pay very close attention to this. Ideally, you would like to see us at least back in that $50 million range. If we can do that, then you're going to continue to see positive price action, and you're going to see this squeeze start to formulate. So with that being said, let me know. Do you agree with my analysis? Do you disagree? Do you see that upside coming? Or do you think we're still going to have more consolidation and maybe some downside ahead? If you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer them. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, have an amazing rest of your day.